Hey y'all, how are ya? Lee Gerstmann here. I've got another review for you. This time I'm going to review an album by a group that many people have heard of called Little Feat. But I'm going to review an album that is probably one of the albums that has been least talked about, and that would be their very first album, just called Little Feat. A lot of people like some of their other albums like Sailin' Shoes and Dixie Chicken, and I like those too. But I decided that why not just do their first album as a review? Because that has some interesting things to talk about. I had this album quite a while back, and I also had Dixie Chicken and Sailin' Shoes and all that stuff. But now I'm going to tell you what I think about the group song for song. The first song is called Snakes on Everything. And to me, it's sort of like if Leonard Skinner were tripping and they try to hide it, but it came out anyway. It's an enjoyable song in its odd slipshod way. And then Strawberry Flats, that's like a weird tripped out version of the group called The Band. The song starts almost like from the middle, like just all of a sudden. It's quirky, but I like it. And then Truck Stop Girl, this sounds like something the Rolling Stones heard, and it influenced them to write their country influenced stuff. It could have been a hit. I can dig it. And then Brides of Jesus, this is like if John Prine was even more bold and decided to do something like this. I really like this song. And then Willin, well, if you know of the song from other artists, this is the original of the song that many people have covered. And to me, this is the best. It's weird country blues folk. Really great. And then Hamburger Midnight, to me, that's the closest thing to their later, more polished sound, but still pretty goofy and gut bucket funky. I love it. And then 44 Blues, How Many More Years? To me, that's like a totally wigged out Canned Heat or Fleetwood Mac. And there are elements of the song How Many More Years that makes me think that that's the song that Led Zeppelin used when they did their song How Many More Times. But I think Little Feat were more honest in giving more of a regular rendition of it. And then Crack in Your Door, that sounds like Rick Danko from the group The Band. It's interesting. And then I've Been the One. This is very much like Jackson Brown. It's interesting as a change of pace for Little Feat. And then Taking My Time. To me, that's kind of like a very weird James Taylor, and it's not bad. And then the last song, Crazy Captain Gunboat Willie. This also sounds like the group The Band. It isn't my favorite on here, but it would have been good on the band's second album. So I would say overall, yeah, if you're into kind of really odd, little quirky blues with a little bit of funky, soulful country styles, check out Little Feat's first album. I mean, you can't go wrong if you're getting Sailing Shoes or Dixie Chicken. Those are like the best albums that they did. But don't overlook this album because it definitely has a lot of interesting stuff on it. Well, anyway, this has been my review. Take care, everyone.